Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm just gonna do a little update. I think it's been a couple weeks already since the last one. I'm not sure if in the last video or not these two had spawned. I thought they did, or they were going to. The last spawn was unsuccessful for the most part. They laid in the pot like normal. They hatched. She moved them out underneath this tile piece, dug a pit, moved them out, and then I'm not sure what happened. The fry disappeared. He got extremely upset at her. She hid back here where she is right now for a couple days, and then she, after a couple days of that, she pretends like she's ready to spawn again, goes back in the pot, and then fakes them out, and then they're kind of ready to go again. He is really aggressive, but surprisingly really no damage to her ever. It might be a little more bark than bite, I think, but yeah, he's really I don't really show these lion's eye enough. They're really a nice fish. And these ones that I have are just a little more orange than others that I've seen. You know, with the exception of John's, of course, but his are from the same batch. So these two will probably spawn again shortly. This tank here, I've got Enigma, a female from Thor and Beast that I had. I have put these two, I've put her with Future 2 times now, and the first time everything went fairly well. Second time around, I opened the hole in the divider, she went through there, and he was not very receptive and actually hurt her. Split her tail fin, you can see there. Unfortunately, split it all the way down to the peduncle, so it will be split for life now, which kind of sucks. She was everything was perfect on her, but now she's got that battle wound. And she spends a lot of time at the glass right here. As soon as the lion's eye are over there whooping it up, she's at the glass trying to be a tough girl. Here's Future. He's doing really well. He's finally used to the tank and us, and does a little bit of glass banging and eats like a pig. He's doing really well, as you can see. So we're just gonna keep trying to get these two together, however long it takes. You know, we've been down this road before, so nothing new. We'll take you in into the little lumpy room. These are I moved some fish around in here. These are the Loki fry. Well, they're not really fry anymore. I got a few in here that are really nice. So I'm really excited about these. This guy here is just fantastic. Sorry about that glare. This guy here is really nice. There's another, actually they're all really nice, but that one's pretty decent. Here's another good size one right here. I'll be keeping all of these, growing them out to ensure that I get the best of the best out of these before I let any of them go. Down below them is the wraps, the wrap zombies. They're growing really well. just about big enough now where I'm going to start feeding them some power feed, so they're going to start really putting some size on quick. Kind of showing some freckles, you know. We're just going to let them grow all winter and see what they turn out like. So far, I'm, you know, like I said last time, I'm not very impressed, but we'll see. Maybe they're slow growing, or not slow growing, but slow to show what they've got, I guess you could say. And over here are the Cichlids of America Humbies. Pretty much the same deal with these as the Raps. Nothing overly impressive. You get one here that's just a brute. But yeah, so these guys are growing. Up here I got a fish. It used to be out in the 125 with Crixus. I moved it in here because it kills everything. This fish is going to Jason next week. And that's about it. This thing's just a straight up murderer. This pair here, Optimus and his female, they still have their fry and doing their thing. She's really aggressive. We start messing with her babies, and so is he, of course. He's just like his daddy. Yep. Nice blurry video. I wonder what the deal is with that. Then down below we've got Ragnarok. As soon as he comes over, and his double Mag X female, they spawn now. Here he is for the third time. They spawned right there on that piece of slate. You can kind of see some of the leftover eggs and stuff. She's moved the wigglers into that pot, and so this is the first time I've seen wigglers out of this pair. So it's a good sign. Not very many wigglers. I think there's probably 20. So I probably still won't get any out of the deal, but we'll see. But either way, it's promising. They're going in the right direction. So it's like I tell everybody with Humbies, you know, you just got to be patient with them. So we'll move on out in the other room. The Labradors and the Saboldi won't be in this video. It's a little bit later than I normally shoot a video, and my son is sleeping, so we won't be able to show those two tanks this time around. But here's Beast, just doing her thing, all beat up as usual. Magnus is a little rough on her. And here's the big guy. He's getting so thick now. He's really been growing a lot lately. He's a fun fish. You can't get him too riled up though. Usually the room that this tank is in is where the kids play a lot, and if they run back and forth, Magnus gets all worked up, and then he thinks it's necessary to beat Beast up. So I try to keep it pretty low key in this room if I can, just to keep her safe. But these guys, I think, will be getting ready to spawn maybe in a week or two. She's kind of showing the signs, so it's all good. And this tank here, I had Crixus in the last video. I had him divided on this side of the tank. I had it divided because that fish that's going to Jason was on the other side. Since I moved that other fish, I have opened this whole tank up, so Crixus has got this whole tank to himself. And he does hide a lot. I can get him to come out every once in a while. He's back behind that sponge. I don't think we can really get a shot of him. You can kind of see him there. But sometimes you can get him to come out. Depends on how long you want to wait around for it, you know. But you can kind of see he's a beautiful little fish. He just doesn't. Hasn't come into his own yet, I guess you could say. Down below here, I got the Mag Z. It's tucked up underneath right by this pot here. It hides constantly until the lights go out, and then it comes out. It's a male. On the other side of the divider, I have this general line female from Jason. She's liking having a little more room here. Eats like a pig. I had the wrong divider in here last week. It was a little short. I had a little bit of room here where the divider was actually at water level. So I came home and was looking for the Z, and it actually had jumped the divider and was over on her side, and she was going to kill that thing. So luckily I was able to catch it in time, put the right size divider in here, and now everything's been pretty good. And you got Orion. He's doing like he normally does. They have fry in the pot. Of course you can't see it with all the glare, but there's fry in there. There's older fry, of course, swimming around. You can kind of see them. I don't really get to show her much, but she's holding her ground. He doesn't want me anywhere near here. What I got to be careful with him is when he does bite the glass, he scratches it. Well, it's because it's acrylic, so I got to take it easy with that. I got this glare here. It's ridiculous, huh? But yeah, that's him. He's doing good. Spunky. Of course, Samson doesn't want to come out again. He's been hiding underneath here. The only way you're going to get him out is to take the tile away. He'll come out and pretend like he's going to bite you, though. There's Dan calls him the cyborg. He won't come out, though, for nothing. He doesn't even come out for food. He waits for it to drop in there, or close, and then he can suck it in. So, it's too bad. I really wish he would come out more, but... Then you got Big Hoss. The mean old Chancho. He's just ridiculous. Cool fish, though. And then, in this tank here, I had to move the Bacordi and the Gramodes out of Future's tank because he was going to kill everybody. So, I moved everyone in here. The Gramodes are kind of looking like they might spawn. They're a lot more active with the lights off, which is pretty typical. But yeah, everybody's doing pretty good in here. And down below, the Rivulatus pair, they've got free swimmers now. The male is starting to put on some size now, now that he's eating regularly. They're very protective, as you can see. I got the camera about a foot away from the tank right now. But very fun to watch. Then the fry tanks, of course, you probably can't see in them like normal, but there's a few little umbies in here. You really can't see in there. There's some 1-inch or so chanchos, the lion's eye, a little bit bigger one right there. So they're growing. It's only there's only like 7 or 8 fish in there, if that. Dovi are getting a little bigger. And these lion's eye are getting very large. But yeah, that's about it for this update. I'll have to, I'm going to hopefully get a couple new series going here. We'll try to figure something out, get some ideas, but let's go back here while I'm blabbering, see if this fish will come out. He's over in the corner now. But I wanted to say thanks again for for all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. Over 2,000 subs. That's crazy. There he is. But as always, please go over and check out Aquatic Support Systems on Facebook. Check out all the Team Aquatic support members. And really appreciate everybody watching, and thank you very much.